Guess what? I went closeout shopping. Guys, guess what? I went closeout shopping and I found quite a few items. Now, I do have my receipt here and I will do my best to go through the receipt and kind of let you know what the prices are of everything. And I got such a mix of stuff, and it is some closeout items from Target. It's some closeout stuff from, they had some stuff from Five Below, Walmart, a lot of different stores. They had bedding, they had all kinds of stuff. I didn't get a lot of that type of stuff, but I did get some really good deals. So let's just jump right into it. This is the first thing I grabbed. And I've taken some of this out of the packaging, so forgive me for if it looks like I just randomly have this. And you're probably thinking, Jamie, what is that? This is a water bottle. It is by this company called Stojo. Now, when it is like this, it is for transporting and like throwing in my bag. I carry a big tote bag with me to work, and I go into the office about 3 days a week now, and work from home the rest of the time. And we have a water cooler, so I wanted to get a water bottle that was going to be convenient to carry around. And what's nice about this is that it does kind of pop out. And you can see it kind of makes a somewhat full-size bottle. I've got the packaging around here somewhere. I had the packaging around here somewhere because I was going to tell you how many ounces this is. But, I mean, that's more than enough for me. I can drink that and fill it back up, and then, again, collapse it down when I want to go. It's kind of awkward the way it collapses in. It's not supposed to be pretty when it collapses in, but it does. And then you put the lid on it, and you've got an easy thing to just kind of grab and go. So that was super cute. Speaking of cute, this little succulent vase I thought was really, really cute. I'm gonna probably paint the base of this, but I mean, gosh, guys, how cute is that? That would be so cute on a coffee table with a succulent in it, out on the front porch. I'm redoing my front porch very soon, by the way, and there will be a video on that. Very excited about the color combos that are going to go on out there. And of course, there's going to be blue in there too. So this store also had a thing where if you could buy like one package of like these little snacks, and they were like, I think they were like 25 cents or 50 cents each. And so I could buy like one of these, or I could buy an entire case. And in this case, there's 12 of them in here, and they charged me $1 for this case. And this is kind of like a dried pineapple snack. And there's a little bit of fiber in there. Again, something that's small. I can throw it in my tote bag and take it to work with me. And then I have some, good little snacky options. I also want to have, or I'm trying to find stuff for breakfast, because having just a protein shake or a protein bar in the morning is just not cutting it. And I wanted to, I'll still do that because it is a good source of protein, but I wanted to be able to have an option of something else. And I have an egg intolerance. I don't think it's an allergy, but I just like frying up an egg or something. It just makes me sick. So I'm trying to find other options. And I found these kind of blueberry pancakes kind of on the go. There's 4 of them. It says just add water, and it's kind of like it's just like eating a pancake, I would guess. And I was thinking, because I do have some sausage and I have some bacon that's pre-cooked and that I can just crumble up, mix it in here, and then it's something I could even eat like on the way to work if I really wanted to. I can sit at my desk and eat it in the morning. It's not a big deal. We have snacks and like a kitchenette and everything provided for us at work, which is nice. But I just wanted some different options to be able to have. And then Odie is squeaking behind, so he may end up making a little appearance soon. I do like to have like some different snacky stuff on hand. especially like little crackers and things. And they had these, and they were $2 for this box of Good Thins. And Good Thins is a pretty good brand. I've bought them before at Whole Foods, and they are more than a couple dollars. And what I like about these is that I can dip these in like a Greek yogurt or something like that. Lots of good protein for that. And then they had rice cakes. These were $1.50, and was able to grab, or no, I'm sorry, these were 50 cents. I grabbed 3 of these, so there's 2 other ones in the kitchen already. And these are great because they're brown rice cakes. They're only 35 calories, and you can take, like, I put a little bit of mayonnaise, some shaved ham, some cheese, and we'll either put it in the toaster oven and melt it that way. And it's almost like an open faced sandwich. Put a little bit of lettuce or something on it, and it makes a great sandwich. They're also really good for breakfast too. You can put peanut butter on them. I'm using like an almond butter right now, so that's been good as well. This little bar set, super cute, clear lucite. You've got the brass here as well. This goes perfectly with my bar set. So for $1, I was like, yes, please. These were 25 cents each, just some styrofoam balls, and you can make a topiary or anything with them. I'm probably gonna make a spring topiary and do some things like that. I wanted to get these because I wanted to try them, but I am trying to stay away from some of this type of stuff. Obviously, I've got chips and rice crackers and things like that. These are rice chips, so I was like, okay, they're gonna be a little bit better than regular chips. 130 calories, only 2 grams of sugar. There's a little bit of protein in here. There's some fiber in here too, so definitely something to kind of grab and snack on. You can dip them into different Greek yogurts and things like that. This was something that I was super excited to find. I grabbed 2 of these. One's already in the shower. It's a Suave Rosemary Mint shampoo. This shampoo is probably one of my favorites. Aveda makes this Rosemary Mint scent, and it is really, really nice, but it's also about $20 a bottle, I think. And I got this big, giant bottle for $4, and I bought 2 of those, and I bought the only 2 that they had. They had the conditioner, but I typically don't use conditioner, so I've just bought the shampoos, and I bought the only 2 that they had. And then they also had these Dove Men's Care body washes. These were also $2, and I bought 4 of these because I can keep body wash in I have a cabinet, I have a shelf in my bathroom that's in the closet, and it's got just kind of the back stock of all my toiletries and, you know, shampoos and toothpaste and stuff like that. So this was a great deal, and it's a great scent. It's kind of like a fresh, kind of a cucumbery scent. That one I was excited about. This is a bag of just loose K-cups. They had these K-cups, and they were 25 cents each. And I bought them because I was out of regular coffee, and my K-cup order has not come in yet. So this is kind of the in-between K-cups. And there were just a bunch of different brands. There's Kahlua, there was some Starbucks, there were some other brands. And I just bought 8 of them to kind of get me through until my order comes in. And they were loose. They were probably from a case pack or something that opened up and spilled all over the place. Look what I finally found. This is that label that went on that water bottle. It's 20 ounces, so 20 ounces, super cool. Now, this store did have some Target dollar spot items, and those were really, really cool. I'm gonna show you 2 more food items, and then I'm gonna show you the Target decor stuff and the dollar spot stuff that I bought. They had Starbucks cold brew, and again, $2. This was the dark chocolate hazelnut. I'm not typically a hazelnut kind of person, but I will do it occasionally. And with it being a cold brew in the summertime, I was like, yeah, let me just go ahead and try it. I do typically really like the Starbucks cold brews, but with it being the dark chocolate hazelnut. I just bought the one to try it. The great thing about this store is that it's literally right around the corner from me, so I can go back and get it if I really do like it. They had this Better Goods mineral water, and this is the lime flavor, and I was kind of sipping on this earlier because it's really tasty. And it's just a lime mineral water. Trying not to drink a whole lot. And making some changes with that. Not that there's been a problem or anything like that, but just wanting to just be a little healthier, you know, not drinking quite as much and having some alternatives like this. I got a whole case. I got 24. I think it's 24 a case, or is that 2 cases? I got 24 bottles, and this was $4. $3.99 for the entire case. Now the only flavors were lime. However, it's a really good price. It's a really, really good price. And I can kind of keep these at the bar. I can keep them in the refrigerator. If I want to add a little spirit to them, I certainly can. And that is a good thing. This is going to be a DIY project. This is something that looks like it came from Dollar Spot. It says, ring in the new year. It's got the bell on it. And I was thinking of doing something fun with this. There are screws on the back, so you can take the backing off pretty easily. And the bell is also screwed on here. So I'm thinking I'm just going to replace what's on the back here, put the bell here, and then I'll have a cute little sign. I'm thinking something for the pool, something for the deck maybe in the back. This was also an item that was Dollar Spot. It was, I think I told you that was $1, but the price on the back of it was $5. This, super cute as well. This snowman carafe, it's plastic. The lid here, I'm like burping now because of that sparkling. The lid here is his hat. And the idea is you have a little water carafe to put by your bed, and at night, you kind of can, you know, sip a little bit of water. I would never use this. I would just go right from here. But I also live by myself, so maybe that's why I live by myself. But this carafe is great for obviously what I just talked about, but it will also be great for a possible DIY in the kind of the holidays. Believe it or not, like think about it. Christmas in July is literally right around the corner. And I'll be able to use that for something like that. So that is cute. And then these, I'll show you this way. I bought two of these, and they had these metal birdhouses. They're a little dusty, but that's okay. These are from Threshold, which is the Target brand. These were clearance priced from Target at $10 each. I got these for $5. I got 2 of them. So that one's got a cardboard sleeve in it. So here's what I was thinking. I don't think it'd be very comfortable for a bird because there's no, you know, they gotta stand on this little metal edge. What is that about? That's not comfortable. But what I was thinking about is fill this with some rocks, like maybe some white rocks, and do some battery operated candles in here, not the tea lights, not the small tea lights, but maybe like the taller pillar candles that you can get that are battery operated. And that could be a really cute accent light to like hang in a tree or something, or hang off of the, I have these kind of deck poles that hold the lights, and that could be super cute. It could be really cute sitting on a table. You could put succulents in it. There's so many fun things you can do with those. And for $5 each, and for me not buying them from Target, like, hello, yes, please, thank you. But that's the haul. That's everything I got. Super cute stuff. Lots of really fun things. If you are wondering, this store is in the southern kind of Atlanta area. It's called Grandma's Attic, and it's very hit or miss. They get stuff all the time. I have found that if you go to Facebook and you just put in closeout stores, in my area or closeout stores, something like that, into Facebook Marketplace, you will actually find a lot of these types of stores in your area. They had bins. Some of this stuff came from some of the bins. Some of it was just on the regular shelves and things, but super great deals. And like this, I'm probably more excited about than anything. I wish they had more bottles of the shampoo because I would have totally stocked up on them. But yeah, some really good deals, really good prices. And I think I only spent like maybe $30 total. So I got some good stuff. I got some really good stuff and a cool water bottle. All right, you guys, I will chat with you later, and looking forward to bringing you more hauls and more DIYs and stuff very, very soon. All right, until then, take care.